Hey, you guys. Today, I'm in a baseball uniform and holding a baseball bat. I'm getting ready to play baseball with my friends. What I'm reviewing with you today is about baseball, but it's not a movie. It's a mini-series called Win or Lose. I hope this review wins the game.
I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? 'Cause I love them so.
The story. Let the game begin with the story. This series follows a group of interconnected stories centered around a co-ed middle school softball team called the Pickles over the course of the week leading up to their big championship game. Each episode focuses on a central character, either a member of the Pickles or one of their loved ones or acquaintances, whose life begins falling apart during the given week, causing their anxieties, insecurities, and coping mechanisms to internally manifest in vivid imaginations that they hide from others in their lives. What do I think about this series? Well, I give a thumbs up. The characters. The animation is out due to getting 3 strikes. The characters are up next. The first player up is Lori, a 12-year-old batter for the Pickles who suffers from anxiety about her level of skill in softball, manifested by an imaginary sweat blob that hangs around on her body. She is the youngest daughter of Coach Dan and is the main protagonist of Coach's Kid. Frank Brown is a middle school civics teacher and the umpire for the softball leagues and is the main protagonist of Blue. Rochelle Rodriguez serves as the catcher for her softball team, the Pickles, and is the main protagonist of Raspberry. She has been described as a teenage CEO who does well in school but constantly suffers from bad luck. Vanessa Rodriguez is the single mother of Rochelle and Zane and is the main protagonist of Pickle. She is shown to be a loving and supportive single mother, often showing care to her daughter, Rochelle. Ira is Taylor's younger brother and is the main protagonist of Steel. He is a very imaginative young boy, often stuck in his own little world that he sees from a discarded toilet paper spool, which is typical for someone of his age. Yuan Wong is a middle school boy who is a pitcher for his softball team, the Pickles. He appears extremely extroverted as he always looks for attention by making jokes, and is the main protagonist of Mixed Signals. He is voiced by Isaac Wong, who also voiced Bound from Raya and the Last Dragon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Pickles dugout. Taylor, could we get a quote about how much you adore Ewan and how the team would be nothing without him? In your own words, of course.
You're gonna bring everyone back? I want to help.
In her respective episode, I Got It, it's shown that Kai moved to a new town with her dad to live with her grandmother a year before the championship. Upon arriving, she removes old pictures of herself playing baseball with her previous team, suggesting she may have had a negative experience with them, which possibly lead to the move. Finally, Coach Dan was originally married to a woman named Carol, where they had a daughter, Paula, and eventually another named Lori. But sometime before the events of the show, Dan and Carol got divorced, though the reason why is unknown. Since then, he had been living on his own in a motel room. These characters make the perfect softball team. To conclude this game, the facts are the final players up to bat. Rosa Salazar voices Rochelle's mother Vanessa, who gave birth to her as a teenager. One of Salazar's first acting credits was playing a pregnant teen on NBC's Parenthood. Pixar originally planned to create another series based on the same world, but the studio canceled it because it decided to focus more on filmmaking. Series co-creator Carrie Hobson drew inspiration from her childhood when she played for her school's softball team. Throughout the series, the theme from The Shining is played in the background during ominous scenes. This is Pixar's first TV series to not be based off any of their films, and Pixar's first TV series to be framed at 1.85.1 and 2.001 aspect ratio. That's the game. It's all over, folks. Now it's my turn to bat. Goodbye and see you all in the next review. See you later.